The Sri Lankan President and the Cabinet has now decided to declare a state of emergency for 10 days following violence that has been reported in a few parts of the country. Speaking to journalists outside the President's Secretariat, where the Cabinet meeting was held, the Minister has said that the Gazette notice in this regard would be issued right away. So a precautionary state of emergency is now going to be imposed. That's what we're hearing from the Sri Lankan President, Maithripala Sirisena, who has said that this is going to be imposed within the next few days. I'm going to go straight across now to our Foreign Affairs editor, Geeta Mohan, for more details and updates. Geeta, just explain to us, why is it that the Cabinet has decided to declare a state of emergency for 10 days?
Well, there are riots that Sri Lanka has witnessed in Kandy, in the district of Kandy, between Buddhists and Muslims, is what we're being told. So it is kind of a religious sectarian violence that we're witnessing in Sri Lanka. And given the situation is very tense, Avantika, in a precautionary action, the Sri Lankan government is going to issue a Gazette notice in just a while from now, declaring 10-day emergency. It is imminent, and it is only a precautionary measure by the government to ensure that things come under control and the entire situation is contained, so as to see to it that that normalcy returns to Kandy, just even as the Indian cricket team is in Colombo. So we are trying to get in touch with our mission in Colombo, as also seeking a reaction from the Ministry of External Affairs.
Right, absolutely. And we also have India Today's Vikrant for more details on the news coming in that Sri Lanka has decided now to impose a state of emergency over the recent incidents of communal violence. Vikrant, what are you hearing about the Indian cricket team that presently is in Colombo? What safety measures have been put in place for the team? What safety measures have been in place for the team?
Well, Avantika, the emergency has just been declared. In fact, I've been in touch with a couple of Indian players through messaging, and they aren't aware of it. Okay. Obviously, the players have a game tonight which starts at 7 o'clock India time, and most of them would either be in their hotel room or having lunch. But the team is in Colombo. Obviously, the violence is happening in Kandy, but Colombo is the center of Sri Lankan political scenario as well. The place where the Indian team stays normally is Taj Samudra. It's not very far from the parliament, and obviously the players would get to know. I'm sure the management would have spoken to the Indian team management, the manager, the coaches. Only then the players would get to know.
But in a situation like this, Vikrant, would a match actually go ahead? Will it actually take place with a state of emergency being declared by the President?
Moot point is, the players will not have any problem going to the ground or playing the game. They can do that while there is security around. What happens to the 30,000-40,000 people that you were expecting at Premadasa? That'll be a huge question mark. There could be a scenario. I'm just talking about the worst case. There could be a scenario where this game is played in gate, which means that only the teams, the officials are there inside the stadium. It is televised, and the crowd maybe cannot go, because if there is emergency, how can you accommodate 30,000-40,000 people in a ground where there's high security involved? There's the Indian team, there's the Sri Lankan team as well.
Absolutely.
But we'll wait for more details on...
Right, and we'll come back to you for further information. Vikrant and Geeta, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.